Welcome to Remarkable Wrestling, man. In today's video, I'm doing the top 8 finishers of all time in the WWE. This list is based off complete opinion. Don't come for me. It's my opinion. If I think those are the best 8 finishers, that's my opinion. You feel me? So that's what I'm doing in today's video, man. We're going to jump right into it. Let's get to it. As you can see at number 8 spot, I put The Undertaker with the Tombstone Pile Driver. I feel like this move is very credible. The move was rarely kicked out of, maybe a couple times here and there at Mania or SummerSlam, but the move was legit. Undertaker is a top superstar of all time. And man, I had to put this move up in there, man. This has to be one of the greatest finishing moves in WWE history. So let me know what you think about me putting the Tombstone Pile Driver in the number 8 spot. And hey, man, like I said, it's just my opinion. At the number 7 spot, we have Rey Mysterio in the 619 Booyaka Booyaka. The move is memorable. He's an all-time greatest luchador to ever step foot in WWE. And man, how could you not put Rey Mysterio on this list? The 619 for a long time was a good finisher before everyone just started kicking out of it. But like I said, man, I had to put it on the list. He's one of the greatest of my era, so he's in. There's not a list I could have constructed without putting the GOAT, the greatest of all time, John Cena, on it. It speaks for itself. The resume speaks for itself. How could I not put this finishing move on the list? 16 world championships. No way he was getting left off the list. So, Cena at number 6, I think it's a good pick. I think it's a good slot. It's not the number 1, but it's not the worst, man, I had to get him in somewhere, man, So, I'm going to just keep going with this list. Hopefully, I'm not throwing too many people off. And people are like, hey, where's this guy? Just wait until we get into my top 5, man. Just wait until we get into my top 5. At number 5, the Beast, Brock Lesnar. All right, man, this pick might give me a little bit of heat just because I just went with Cena with the AA. This move is kind of similar, so I can see why I might get some heat, but you have to understand where I'm coming from. Brock Lesnar is the beast. He's the conqueror. He is the beastie one. So I had to put him on the list, man. His resume speaks for itself. I had to put Brock on the list. I had a couple more options that I could have threw at the number 5 spot, but man, the work he's doing right now, I had to put the beastie one at the number 5 slot. Coming in at the number 4 slot, I got the head of the table, the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. And I got the spear, most importantly, in this spot because the spear has been used by multiple people throughout the years. Edge, Bobby Lashley, Roman Reigns, most notably. So, with that being said, how could the spear not be a top 8 finisher of all time? It has to be up there. So, that's why I got Roman slotted at the number 4 spot. Stay tuned for the next 3 slots. And let me know in the comment section below, who would you swap out? Which one should be number 1? Which one should be number 8? Who on this list should not have made it? Let me know. I want the feedback. Let me know. And we're going to try this and keep going because here comes my number 3. In the number 3 spot, we have the Drip God, Seth freaking Rollins. And there was no way he was getting left off the list, man. It was no way. He's too good. His finishing move has always been one of my favorites. Simple curb stomp. But you can't leave Seth off the list, man. So that finishing move makes the number 3 spot. Hey, this one could be, this one is highly opinionated because he's one of my favorite in the business. So let me know what you think about this number 3 spot for Seth Rollins and the curb stomp. Hey, man, let me know. In the number 2 spot, Mr. WrestleMania, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. And man, it was a tough decision coming down to these final two. It was a hard decision to even put the Sweet Chin Music at the number 2 spot, seeing that the super kick means nothing in today's pro wrestling. It's just a mid-match move, I should say. And man, let's just say, like, man, Shawn Michaels using it definitely made it an infamous move. And I had to plug him in at the number 2 spot. There was no way around it that he was on this list and going to be in the top 5 on my list. I threw the image with Carmelo Hayes in it with Shawn Michaels just because he said he sees a lot of himself in Carmelo Hayes, and Carmelo Hayes will be a big-time player in my opinion. All right, and at number 1, we have the legend killer, Randy Orton. This one was easy for me. There was no one else I would put at number 1 than the RKO out of nowhere. Not only is this the best finisher in WWE history, this finisher can be used against little siblings, against cousins, against friends in the backyard. That's how good this finishing move is. You can't do a tombstone to nobody. You might break their neck. You can't F5 nobody. Well, I have, but hey, don't speak on that. But anyways, man, back to the serious business. Randy Orton at the number 1 spot with the RKO. The 3 most decorated letters in all of sports entertainment. R-K, RKO. But that brings an end to this video, man. Thanks for watching. If you disagree, let me know who you will plug into all of your spots. Let me know who has the top finishing move in WWE history. And man, we out. Remarkable Wrestling.